Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My channel is Light Fragments Oracle, and I'm so happy that you are here. Summer is coming to an end soon, in about a month, and we will be moving into fall. So I will have extra time to do videos. And I'm really excited about that because I missed all of you so much. Today's topic is about observation. What it means to be observant for your own health, wellness, calm, peace, and introspection. But before we get into the topic, which I will be talking about while I put on makeup, I would like to talk to you about the giveaway. Today is the last day to sign up for my giveaway, and I have collected some things. This whole box is full of items that you will be getting in your giveaway. New additions include a Maybelline Sky High Mascara, Luxe Lash Shampoo for conditioning your eyelashes, and some nifty little gems for you to put on the corners of your eye, or maybe you'd like to see what a stud looks like on the side of your nose. These are new. And an e.l.f. blush. This blush is in bright pink, 21111. Good number. So the box is completely full of wonderful items. And what you need to do is find my giveaway video. I will link that video in the description. You must be subscribed to my channel, otherwise I won't be able to find you, to notify you. So subscribe if you haven't already, and simply write in the comment section what it is that you adore about summer for you. Whether it's just sitting out in the chair in the sun, drinking your coffee in the morning, or on your porch, or going to the beach, or being with family, or taking road trips. It can be any of those things. That's all you have to type in the comment section of the video that I'm putting in the description. I've already done the giveaway video, so you'll have to go to that because I want everybody in the same place. Please do not add a comment in this video because it will not get counted. You will not be added to the giveaway wheel that gets spun. Okay, enough of that. The last video I did on the IM wigs, they sent me a discount code. The person I was dealing with had a family situation. She was out of the office for a week, got back to me with the code. I simply couldn't wait any longer to put that video up. So if you are interested in trying an IM wig, go into this description box, go to the IM wigs link and type in Susi, SUSI, all capital letters, 20. But the code is in the description to remind you when you click on the link. And right now they are having a big sale. So you can get an additional amount off from what they're having for sale. And the last thing that I want to talk to you about is I am taking orders to create personal soul auras. So if you are interested in getting a soul aura, go down into the description, scroll all the way to the bottom, and I have a business inquiry email. And send me an email of your interest, and I will let you know the price. I will let you know what I need from you, and we'll go from there. If you are interested in getting a soul aura painting, and I will put a few right here in this video so you can see, and you will get a typed up reading to go with it as well. Okay, enough of that. Let's put on some makeup and talk about what it means to be observant. Back in 2009, and I know that I mentioned this when I did my story videos, but back in 2009, I started to go out on my porch in the morning after the kids were gone to school. If it was still nice out, sometimes I did it in the winter if I really needed it. And with my coffee, and I would meditate, and I would observe my surroundings. And the most interesting thing happened. After a while, I began to use the same technique when I was out in public. And you know, I can be a chatterbox. I love to talk to people and just be happy and have good conversation. But I used to be kind of an overwhelming person. And what that did for me was it allowed me to step back a little bit. And when someone was talking to me, I would observe their mannerisms. I would observe their facial expressions. I would observe, if they looked tense or anxious or worried. Or maybe they were just in a rush. And it helped me to understand human nature, that most of the way people behave is a direct result of what's going on in their lives. Say I wanted to talk to somebody and they had to go and they were in a rush. Before I started observing my environment and those around me, I took everything personally. Everything. And I mean, that's human nature too, right? We don't always know, or maybe we're having an off day. And so it just triggers us a little bit easier. But over time, because if you stop and think, 2009, that was a long time ago now, right? 9 years is 2018, that was 15 years ago that I started doing this. And it wasn't because I read it somewhere or I didn't even know anything about the law of attraction or anything like that. I was totally clueless. I had a lot going on in my personal life where I felt that I needed that time. I needed that quiet time to gather my thoughts. And so just with myself, I became very observant of what was going on around me in nature. And then it trickled outward to what would happen if I was in a group. And, I began to see a shift. It was harder being in a group because there's so much going on. And I just didn't really want anybody telling me what to do. because I felt that the feelings that I was getting and the information just from meditating and being quiet and observant was enough for me. And so being in a group was the hardest thing, because particularly with my family, because at that time I tended to take on everything with my family, or I got offended because I knew that I was doing my very best. But I don't do that anymore, because little by little, I can tell that everybody is going through their own experience. And everybody has their own personal agenda. What's best for them, what's going on with them. And so a couple of the things that you will notice when you start to become an observer. Consider a wheel, a bicycle wheel, any wheel really, but a bicycle wheel. And in the center of that wheel is the hub. When the wheel is turning, all the activity is on the outside, right? The wheels are turning. But if you were to look at that, it looks like the hub is remaining constant. It's not doing anything, particularly if there's no writing on the hub or anything. Lots of times, people will say that you need to be the hub. That's the center where all the activity is going on. But to be an observer, you have to leave the hub and go on the outside of the wheel and look in. So you are still here in this hub physically, but you spiritually, energetically move outside of the wheel, outside of the hub, and you look inward. And this is where you glean a lot of information. And it's good to be quiet. It's good to be quiet when you observe. Obviously, you don't want to not talk at all, especially if there's a function. So, what I learned by watching people is that you can sense when people are just uncomfortable as a rule, or they are having anxiety, or they're going to this function not because they want to, but because they have to. So you can also tell when somebody is feeding you a line of BS too. But if you're not doing that, you can be sucked right in and not even realize what is going on. And the next thing you know, you're involved in something you don't want to be involved in. So, observing is a step. I would say it's probably the first step, because it goes along with awareness. When you observe, you become more aware. And when you become aware, you become astute to what is going on around you. And from there, you can decide, do I want to be assertive? Do I want to be quiet? Do I want to be calm? Do I want to create unity, not division? It's a way to step back. It's a way to step out, but still be present. So, observing is one of the very first steps to becoming aware and mindful of where you are and your circumstances. And as you practice this, you will become more serene and calm within yourself. So, my suggestion is start in the point of least resistance. For me, it was nature. Start in a place of least resistance and practice there. The birds, the sky, the water, the trees, the grass, the flowers, the park, dogs playing. Start there. Put your cat in your lap and just close your eyes and pet your cat. If you have an animal, take walks with your dog and try to shut down the static in your mind. Your eyes can still be open. That can happen with meditation. And just start to become aware, and you will start to see things in nature or around you that you never noticed before. That is one of the first signs that you are becoming aware and mindful of your environment. And then you can start to practice it in other areas, tense situations, not avoiding issues. So that is my tip for today, the topic on observation, which leads to awareness and being mindful. And I'm going to put on the rest of my makeup and I'm going to call it a day. I have one more thing I wanted to tell you. Believe Beauties, this my favorite bronzer. I can't find it anywhere and they don't even have it on the website. So this is the only one I have, and until I see more of them, then I'll have to find another one. I'm thinking of trying L'Oreal's, one of L'Oreal's bronzers, but when I get it, I'll do a video on it. Today, I am using the Cold Moon palette that I got from Ensley Cosmetics. And there are a lot of, very shimmery. Some of these are very glittery that I will not use. Like this is more of a shimmer. Whereas, is it this one? Yeah, this one has, it's a shimmer, but it also has pieces of glitter in it. I'm going to stay with the neutrals for today because I've got to head out to work. This color right here, which is called Catmint. So I find that interesting because I said, if you have a cat and you put your cat in your lap and stroke it, and while you're stroking or petting your cat, just rest and open your eyes and be in that place of calm so that you can observe even what's going on in your environment. Even if you're in your house by yourself, oftentimes we miss things. We just do. I mean, our lives are so busy. And we can also miss a lot if we're depressed because we're so focused on what's going on in here and how we feel. So this is a really pretty color. It's almost a mauve, but more towards like a taupe mauve. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this color right here and I'm going to use that under my eyebrow. I've already done my eyebrows. The other day, I had just helped a customer do some sorting and sifting and moving stuff in and out, places that she needed. And then I had another job to go to. And I got to my second customer's house and I said, you know, I asked her, you know, so what's the plan for today? Because she was going to help me. She had some extra stuff she wanted to do. And while she was talking, I said, I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to close my eyes for 5 to 10 minutes just to get a breather. And she said, oh, why don't you go out to the outbuilding and just take a 15-minute cat nap? I have the nicest customers. Okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to take this cat mint and I'm going to take this little smudge brush by Sigma and I'm just going to go under my eye with it. And I said, oh no, that's okay. I'm fine here. I can actually close my eyes and rest while you're talking and I will still absorb what you're saying. I'm not going to sleep. I just need to rest my eyes. And so that's what I did. And, you know, it's been 22 years and I have the nicest customers. They are so sweet. I mean, I've had to go to customers' houses with a change of clothes back in the day because I've had to leave from there to go to an event an hour away and change my clothes at their house and put my makeup on. I've done stuff like that. And they are always so accommodating. More so in the last, I'd say, 15 years. Okay, so that's all I'm using for the neutrals. But I am going to take... Oh gosh, this is tough. I am going to take this shimmer right here with my ring finger. And I'm going to pop it in the center. Look at that. It's so pretty. This is a beautiful palette if you want something unique. I put my foundation on first, so there is a little bit of fallout, but that's okay. So that's all I'm doing for that. I'm going to take my bronzer and I'm going to put my bronzer on as a contour under my cheekbones. Just a little bit. Oh, I love this so much. If I can find this color in another brand that is accessible, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to take it with me to the store. I'm going to show customer service that I have it. Obviously, it's used. Besides, the store that I'm going to go to doesn't carry Believe Beauty. I guess it's only a Dollar General thing, which I kind of don't like. I mean, make it so that, you know, other people that don't have a Dollar General in their area can get it. And make it so that we who love the product can still get it. That's frustrating when you find something you love. Okay, that's it for that. I'm going to put just a little bit of blush on my cheekbones. See how gentle that is? You know, my skin is darker because it's summer. It's not real dark, but it is darker. I go down my nose a little bit. And I'm going to put my mascara on and I'll be right back. All right, my friends, this is it for today's video. I used my Maybelline Sky High Mascara in blue on my eyes. And I used my City Lips lip gloss in Coral Sunrise, and this is what it looks like. Got some on my teeth. It's so pretty. And I did the same thing that I told you that I do. I'm not going to do as much, but I put some there and some there. And then I take my finger and I just smudge it in the center. You're going to want a tissue because it gets on your finger. And then I just do that. And it rubs. And that's it. I do that to get the lipstick off where I smile because it will get on my teeth. And that's it. That's it for today's video. I will see you in the next video that I have planned. Don't forget, go to the video. I'll also try to put it up here on the giveaway so you can subscribe to my channel as well as enter the answer to the question. And also, if you're interested in the wig from the last video, then there's a code for you in the description box. And I think I covered everything. So this is the last week. By this weekend, I am not taking any more giveaway comments. And there's a lot in that box. A lot of brand new things. So be well, be blessed, be beautiful, because you are, because there is nobody else on the planet like you. You are loved. You are blessed. Just give it a try. Try observing your environment. I'm going to pick a card and read it, and then we are going to call it a day. I fanned it out. Here it is. I am enough. You are enough. You don't need to be going to 1 million people for the answers that are right in here. All you need to do is take some time to figure out who you are, who your true source of you is. Yes, of course, if you got to go to a doctor or a dentist or you need answers to things like a lawyer, things like that. But I'm talking about the confusing things that happen in the course of a day that you feel like you have to get off your chest. You don't need to do that. You don't. All you need to do is take some time to be observant, pay attention, calm, and eventually practicing that, you will become more aware and you will be amazed at how happy you are after about 3 months. If you've got a function to go to and everybody will be like, geez, because I got that, geez, Susie, you're being really quiet, or geez, Susie, you don't have much to say, or no, I'm just happy. I'm just content. And there are times when I am like boisterous and joyful, but you know, it bubbles out. But it's not from a place of overwhelmment or anxiety or depression or having to put on a false persona. It's true. And that's how you get there. Okay, remember, I love ya. Mwah. And I'll see you in the next video. You are enough. Bye-bye.